Hi Professor and hi everyone. I'm going to talk about my industry analysis. The industry I choose is free-to-play competitive PC shooting game industry. I choose this industry because it's also part of my life. When I was kid, I used to skip school with my friends. We go to internet cafes and uh, play video games together, especially shooting one. And today's world, this industry exactly does same thing. It it gathers people together and offer them fun activity where people can test their skills and compete and gather for free. The core customer of this industry are mostly teenagers between 18 to 30 years old, but it is not also surprising to see 14 years old player or 50 years old player. When these people wants to play the game, they directly go to big rivals. The one is Counter-Strike, the other one is Valorant. For anyone who don't play video games or don't know what is Valorant or what is Counter-Strike, let me explain you quickly. These games are like digital arenas. There will be different maps and there will be two teams. Each team will have 5 people and these people are competing each other while using digital weapons and strategies. You can just think of real life paintball. It's the same mentality but in the digital world. It's because the both games are free, they're not competing on the price. Instead the competition is based on ecosystem and differentiation. Once player got in the ecosystem and later it's really hard to leave the game behind and start another game from the zero. For example, in Counter-Strike, people buy digital keys to open loot boxes for weapon skin. And 2023 data shows that people bought over 400 millions of key, and one key is 2.50 US dollar, which means the company made just for only selling key, they made almost 1 billion US dollar. Here we can understand how profitable, even if the game is for free. And later, once player buy more skin and they add more friends in the game, they are locked in. How about if this industry does not exist? What are the substitutes? I think players could switch to uh, any other team-based games like League of Legends, or they could switch to paid games, or they could just simply close their PC and go outside and find some team-based fun real-life activity like football. I think long-term the threat of substitutes are very weak because when players spend more money to buy skins or when they add more friends, because of network effect, they will not leave the game or they'll not easily switch to another game. I think economic is also another reason that people not switching the game, because if the economic is not good, people will not pay for other games and play them. And even if people don't buy keys or weapon skins, they will still add friends in the game, and those friends will be enough to lock them in the game, so they will not switch also. But there will be some times substitutes will be strong. First, these games are very intense and it causes a lot of stress. When people are playing, they get mad so quickly. So in this case, people just take a rest or they just play less competitive, the more like chill games. The second reason is health issues. We all know that if we sit on the chair for many hours and look at the screen for many hours, our back pain will increase or neck pain. We'll have like even mental health issues. So, and the third one is lifestyle shifts. For example, let's think a player is a student. These students might have university enter exam preparation, so maybe 1 year or 2 year the player will not play again. Now let's look at the business side of this industry. For this industry, I think entry barriers are very high because developing high quality games like Counter-Strike or Valorant will cost 500 million to 1 billion US dollar and will take 4 to 8 years to develop. Also because of network effect, even the game is great, people still will not switch if their friends are not switching the game. But once game got viral and a lot of people are playing and the friends start gathering there and people start making friends in the game, then Miss company have a big potential to make hundreds of millions of dollars. And finally, for me, the long term of sustainability of this industry is very strong because this industry is seen as a real world sport. For example, the player who play professional in the teams and play in the tournaments, they are called esport players, and there will be a lot of tournaments. We can see examples in the world, and there's millions of people are watching these tournaments. So with everything, with the viewers, with the players, professional or normal player, or streamers who make live stream of the games, or like even the companies who sell gaming equipments or the gaming laptops, with everything, this I think this industry is really sustainable for me.